Reading Test 2. Read the text carefully, then answer the questions, by giving a cross mark, X, on the correct option. A, B, C, or D. This following text is for questions number 1 to 5. A clean house. A clean house makes a family feels at home. Parents and children have the responsibility of the cleanliness and tidiness of the house. Every day, the floor must be swept and mopped. Using disinfectant is useful and advisable. Besides destroying the germs and bacteria, it will also make the room fragrant. The dust on the table, chairs, shelves, and other furniture must be wiped off. Periodically, the doors and window must be cleaned. And the dirty tablecloth and curtains must be changed, with the clean ones. Don't let the mouse, cobweb, cockroach, and other insects stay in the house. Dirty and messy house is the source of germs and diseases. Let the fresh air and the sunshine enter the house. Decorate the room with nice decoration. Arrange the flower and any other plants in the garden as nice as possible. Be sure, a clean and nice house will welcome many guests. 1. What is the text mainly discussing about? A. The importance of the clean house. B. The danger of the dirty house. C. The family's favorite house. D. A clean and fragrant house. 2. A clean house can be made of, by doing the following things, except A. Sweeping the floor. B. Using disinfectant. C. Destroying the germs. D. Cleaning the window. 3. The word, it, paragraph 1, line 4, refers to A. Sweeping the floor. B. Using disinfectant. C. Destroying the germs. D. Cleaning the window. 4. Which statement is true according to the text? A. Clean all the door and window every time you want. B. Let the mouse, cobweb, and cockroach into the house. C. Germs and diseases may come from dirty and messy. D. Arranging flower is the only way to make a clean house. 5. The word, messy, paragraph 3, line 1, is the antonym of A. Germs. B. Dirty. C. Clean. D. Diseases. This following text is for questions number 6 to 7. First, remove as much as of the old paint. You can with paint remover, or a paint scraper. Then, rub the surface to be painted with a sandpaper, until it's smooth. Next, clean the piece of the furniture with a soft cloth, until the dust and dirt is removed. Finally, apply the fast coat of Dulux New Super Paint. When it is dry, apply a second coat. 6. The word, it, in line 2 refers to A. Sandpaper. B. The surface. C. The old paint. D. A paint scraper. 7. The word, that more or less, has the same meaning with remove as A. Clean. B. Apply. C. Paint. D. Peel. This following text is for questions number 8 to 10. Adjust with the American. Americans are very friendly and helpful. They don't make you feel like a foreigner. It's very easy to adjust with them. But they don't like people getting inquisitive, or trying to get too personal, in the initial phase of the acquaintance. They dress casually, and nobody bothers which dress you wear. They are fun-loving creatures, and enjoy their free time. Most of them like to keep themselves physically fit, by regular outings, hiking, exercise, biking, jogging, etc. They love the outdoor and natural surroundings. They look forward to weekends and plan their weekend activities in advance. This usually consists of some outdoor activities. 8. What does the text tell you about? A. How to adapt with the Americans. B. The personality of the Americans. C. Some hobbies of the Americans. D. What the Americans like and don't like. 9. What does inquisitive mean? A. To get to personal. B. To know each other. C. To feel like a foreigner. D. To be friendly and helpful. 10. Americans do these activities to keep themselves physically fit, except A. Outings. B. Exercise. C. Eating. D. Jogging. This following text is for questions number 11 to 15. Success and failure. Success and failure are part and parcel of the same game. The smart thing to do is not to dwell with the failure and spend time mulling over what you could have done differently. Most time, they will not be total failures anyway. Learn from your success. Forget your failure. Failures are there only to teach you where you went wrong. Do not be a sucker from punishment. You can do without humiliation. The danger is not trying. Some people are so fearful of getting mud on their faces, that they will avoid all risks. This is a silly attitude to cling onto. Life is too short. There is no time for holding back. Before you know it, the sign will be flashing, game over. You have seen these lights at the arcade machines, when your coins run out. Probably, whatever your failures are, they will never be as the end of the world, or as some horror stories you read about in the paper. I remember working in an organization, where the employees were even afraid of their own shadows, in a case the shadow may turn out to be. 11. What is the main idea of the first paragraph? A. Success comes a while after failure. B. Success and failure can come to anyone. C. Both success and failure can't be avoided. D. Success and failure are part of lesson in one's life. 12. According to the text, we should do these following things when we face failures, except we. A. Don't dwell on the failure. B. Forget the failure, learn from it. C. Don't be a sucker punishment. D. Spend time to think what could be done differently. 13. The word, they, paragraph 2, line 5, refers to A. Failures. B. Success. C. Horror stories. D. Arcade machines. 14. Which statement is true, according to the text? A. Success and failure can happen very time. B. We have to forget our failure and learn nothing. C. We don't have to be fearful and avoid all risk. D. We should not try anything after getting failure. 15. The word afraid, paragraph 3, line 2, is the synonym of A. Success. B. Failure. C. Fearful. D. Horror. This following text is for questions number 16 to 18. The plane was late, and detectives were waiting at the airport all morning. They expected a valuable parcel of diamonds, from South Africa. A few hours earlier, someone has told the police that thieves would try to steal the diamonds. When the plan arrived, some of the detectives were waiting inside the building, while others were waiting on the airfield. 2 men took the parcel off the plane and carried into the custom house. While 2 detectives were keeping guard at the door, 2 others opened the parcel. To their surprise, the precious parcel was of stones and sand. 16. What is the main idea of the text? A. A valuable parcel of diamonds. B. The police's failure in saving the diamonds. C. The thief's failure in stealing the diamonds. D. The precious parcel which full of stones and sand. 17. What should be in the parcel? A. Diamonds. C. Stones and sand. B. Stones. D. Jewelry. 18. The word, they, in line 2 refers to A. Polices. C. Detectives. B. Thieves. D. Pilot. This following text is for questions number 19 to 23. Harmonious family. Marriage is the first step of building a family. It must be based on mutual true love, between the bride and the bridegroom. Not how rich they are, how glorious the wedding is, or what status they have. That is why, it is better before married, both the fiancé and the fiancée know each other very well. The fiancé should accept his fiancée's goodness and weakness, and vice versa. Then, they can build a new happy and harmonious family. A happy and harmonious family is a hope for all people. In such family, there must be a good communication between parent and children. They love one another. A harmony between father and mother will automatically influence their children. At any time, children learn and follow how parents speak and what they do. It is not wise that parents spoil children, but they discipline them on some cases. Parents have a task to give an informal education on ethics, morality, and simple knowledge. By this way, before being a student, a child has already known how to behave nicely. As family is the basic children's character building, parent must be fully responsible for their children's education on behavior. Building career is good and important, but it is better for parent to spend some time, or special day to be and relax with the whole family. A mother, who does not work in an office, but stay at home as a housewife, will do her housework such as preparing daily meals. Anyhow, how busy a mother and a father are, caring children is a must. What children need most is love. 19. What is the main idea of the first paragraph? A. Mutual true love must be the basic of marriage. B. The bride and the bridegroom should love each other. C. Fiancé and fiancée should know well each other. D. Building happy and harmonious family is everyone's hope. 20. The following occurs in a happy and harmonious family, except A. Joy. B. Peace. C. Dispute. D. Happiness. 21. The word they, paragraph 2, line 2, refers to A. Parents. B. Children. C. Fiancé and fiancée. D. Parents and children. 22. From the above text it can be inferred that A. Building a happy and harmonious family is easy. B. Parents should spend all their time to work for their children. C. Children get informal education on ethics and morality at home. D. A mother should stay at home as a housewife and treat her family. 23. The word glorious, paragraph 1, line 2, is the opposite of A. Modest. B. Special. C. Wonderful. D. Marvelous.